It is the news every UK homeowner has been dreading. An official shift in government policy has just confirmed that the safety net many were counting on to protect their family home has been scrapped. If you or a loved one needs residential care in 2026, you could be facing bills of over £1,200 a week, with absolutely no limit on how much you have to pay. Today, I am revealing the official 2026 rules that could force thousands to liquidate their life's work just to pay for a bed. Stick with me, because this is the most important financial update of the year. Welcome back to Pension Horizon UK, your trusted source for clarity on the laws that impact your retirement. There has been a massive amount of fear and misinformation spreading online about a new law forcing pensioners to sell their homes. Today, we are cutting through the noise with the cold, hard facts from the Department of Health and Social Care. The death of the care cap. The biggest source of anxiety is the official cancellation of the lifetime care cap. For years, pensioners were promised that no one would have to pay more than £86,000 for their personal care in their lifetime. The idea was simple. Once you hit that limit, the state would step in. However, as of January 2026, the government has officially scrapped this reform to address a multi-billion-pound funding gap. This means there is now no limit to how much you can be charged. If you remain in care for years, you are liable for every penny until your assets are almost entirely depleted. The 2026 asset thresholds. Because the cap is gone, the UK remains under the strict means testing system. In England and Northern Ireland, the upper capital limit for 2026 remains at £23,150. If your total assets, including the value of your home, exceed this amount, you are classified as a self-funder. You will be expected to pay the full market rate for your care, which in many areas now exceeds £5,000 per month. The council will only begin to contribute once your total wealth drops below that £23,250 mark, and they won't take over full costs until you have less than £14,250 remaining. Does this mean a forced sale? Technically, a local authority cannot physically force you to sell your home while you are still living in it. However, if you move into a care home permanently and your property is left empty, its value must be included in your financial assessment. If you do not have the liquid cash to pay those £1,000 a week fees, the debt will begin to mount. To prevent an immediate sale, many families are forced into a deferred payment agreement. Think of this as a government-backed mortgage. The council pays your care fees now, but they place a legal charge on your property. This debt accrues compound interest, which is currently capped by the government, but still significant. When the homeowner passes away, the house must be sold to settle the debt, often leaving the next generation with a significantly diminished inheritance. The 12-week breathing space. There is one small protection, the 12-week property disregard. This is designed to give you breathing space to decide whether to sell or apply for a deferred payment. But once those 84 days are over, the full value of the house is fair game for the means test. The mandatory exceptions. Your home is only fully protected if a qualifying relative still lives there. This includes a spouse, a civil partner, a relative over the age of 60, or a disabled family member. In these specific cases, the council cannot touch the value of the home. If you want to protect your home, you must look into lasting power of attorney and legal asset protection early. But be warned, the DWP is cracking down on deprivation of assets. If they think you gave your house to your children just to avoid care fees, they can legally assess you as if you still own it. Thank you for watching Pension Horizon UK. This is a difficult topic, but knowledge is your only protection. If you found this update vital, please hit the like button and share it with your family. Subscribe for more honest financial truths.